course, early in the new year, everyone is headed to the gym. Some people are there just to say they're going to the gym. Other people are there to really work out. Some people skipping leg day. That's how much they care about their upper body. Well, I'll tell you some folks who care about their upper body a lot. We're going to have them on the show today. Arm wrestlers for the PG Iron Arms tournament this weekend in Prince George. They're going to show you how it's done from form to method to strategy, maybe even some chirping. All that and more coming up on CKPG Today. Big tournament coming up this weekend in Prince George. It's the Prince George Iron Arms Tournament. Folks, they're doing arm wrestling here downtown Prince George. We're so lucky to have a couple of them in the studio today. We got Brett and we got Alex. Thanks so much for coming in today, you guys.
Awesome. Thanks for having us, man.
I don't know if you saw that. He just flexed behind you.
Oh, really?
Does that make him cooler than you, Brett? I don't know.
It's going to be starting. We're already doing a flex off, eh? Holy.
It's going to be a lot of that this weekend at the tournament.
There it is, yes.
So tell me a little bit about this event here in Prince George. Is this a first time for this?
This is our second event at Crush.
Okay, so tell me, like, there's a bunch of athletes, a bunch of different weight classes, and a lot of arm wrestling.
Yeah, so we have 3 different weight classes for this event. We have the 0 to 165, we have 165 to 198, and then 199 plus.
Okay, so this is your like personal weight in kgs, not just your bicep weight.
In pounds, yes.
In pounds, okay.
Total body weight.
Yeah, total body weight.
Including clothing. It's open for boys, girls, senior classes, and we got disabled class as well.
Wow. How did this come about? Did you guys think, is there a big arm wrestling community in Prince George?
There is, yeah. There's a lot of highly decorated athletes like this guy here. I don't know if you guys have heard of Vern Martel.
Yeah.
He kind of got me into the sport along with Alex here. About 3 years ago, and yeah.
Okay, Alex, we were talking about this just before we hit record, Vern Martel. We're saying this is like Prince George's arm wrestling Gretzky, if you want to put it that way. Tell me a little bit about Vern for myself and the viewers here who don't know about him.
Vern is known as Prince George's #1 arm wrestler still to this day. He is known also as a one-arm bandit. He's been arm wrestling for 40 years plus. Highly decorated world champion, Canadian champion. He's been all over the world. He's the one that got all of us started in the sport from what used to be an underground, just garage kind of thing. That's how we all get started to now here we are today, where we're pushing or knocking on the door, I guess, for the Olympics.
Yeah, this is crazy. I would love to see arm wrestling in the Olympics. I think it'd be awesome. Brett, how did you meet Vern?
So I met Vern almost 3 years ago when I started arm wrestling. And
you've been arm wrestling for 3 years?
3 years now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd say you were built for it from birth.
Yeah, growing up playing football and everything. And then, started doing it, after graduating. And I fell in love with it ever since. I started training in his garage.
Wow,
and then from there, we just kind of built, and now we're at, we have our own place at Gold's Gym where we train. And every Saturday, and it's a great time. So
I like it. Okay, so we're going to give a little demonstration here on the show today, so stay tuned for that. But what makes a good arm wrestler? Is it a lot of training, dedication to the sport? Is it a mental game more than you'd think? What would you say?
I'd say it's definitely a mental game more than you think. But obviously, like, training is one of the biggest things that you can do. So a lot of wrist flexion, pronation as well. And then just building your tendons in your forearms and your elbows and
Arm wrestling is pretty much for everybody. This is the great thing about arm wrestling. It's an any man person sport. It can be for men, women, young kids to the seniors. It's really made for everyone. You don't have to be a special athlete. You're not born to arm wrestle. What it takes to be a good arm wrestler is dedication and some commitment. And you, like everything else, if you do that, you'll persevere.
Okay. How did you get into it, Alex?
Vern Martel. I've been arm wrestling for about 20 years now. Vern Martel lived right behind me, and I was a 18-year-old punk, riding my skateboard as a brand new, they had just paved behind where my parents had lived, and a skateboard. And there's one Sunday, and there's a whole bunch of group of guys in the garage, and slowly just kept getting closer, more curious, and then here I am today.
Wow, this is awesome. And then you've also here, we were talking before we recorded about your travels arm wrestling as well, that has taken you all across the globe, which some other people in Prince George as well have done.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about the, I guess not just the national scene, but the international appetite for arm wrestling, because I don't think people would understand that.
The international scene is like, it's hard to explain. It's a higher caliber of competitors and athletes, but it's the same as a local tournament. Everyone is really just a big family that just have the passion of the sport and just want to actually just test themselves against the best in the world. Sometimes it's a little nerve-wracking because before the competition you're more like quiet and reserved, like because you have a lot of anxiety, and then after it's like big sigh of relief, and now everyone's just like BFFs everywhere, and it's like everyone's known each other forever and just sharing stories, sharing tips, and some backgrounds in their culture or just what they've learned through their travels, really.
Ready, set, go. If someone blows a bicep, I didn't tell you to do it. Oh my God.
Miss an episode? That's okay, life gets busy. We get it. Or maybe you didn't miss anything, but you're here to watch that one feature again because honestly, it was that good. No judgment. Here's the good news. You can relive every moment of the CKPG Today Show whenever you want. Head over to ckpgtoday.ca, click on the Today Show tab, and voila. So grab some snacks, kick back, and binge away because let's face it, life's too short to miss out on great local TV.
Okay, we got our table set up. We got Alex, we got Brett, and I don't know what this is. There's a lot going on here. Explain to me, this is a special table for arm wrestling.
This is a special table for arms. This is actually designed for us. And there's actually many different designs for tables for arms in different leagues. You got the sit down, you have the MAC, and then you have this is kind of like the general idea of what an arm wrestling table is now. Before it used to just have pads and rings and circles, and there was none of these, just to kind of keep the arm wrestlers, the pullers or athletes safe.
Okay, lot of guardrails.
So yeah, these transition from left to right just to go a little bit closer. We're going to do the right arm here just to start it off, just to kind of give the demonstration. So elbow on the pad, first rule. Second rule, hand on the peg. You're going to take your grip, and you want to be lined up right down the center. So elbows down, you have to keep your elbow down. Anything above is an elbow foul, and it's a restart of the match.
Okay.
Anything that is a slip, we go into a straps.
Oh, okay, what does that mean?
We bring these over.
And
we'll secure the arm wrestlers together.
Oh.
Do them up like this.
This is,
around,
holy moly.
Underneath. And this is in.
Is this when the octagon comes in?
This is kind of like, so someone if they have like a stronger hand, and the other guy has maybe a stronger bicep, and the guy with the stronger bicep doesn't want to arm wrestle the guy with the stronger hand.
You want me to pull that? You got it? Okay. You've done it before.
I've done it once or twice. They'll go like this, and they'll kind of make
now
sure
you're
that
locked together.
now there is no slipping, and the guy with the stronger bicep will neutralize the stronger hand now.
Oh, okay.
So the stronger hand might have been more dominant, and now it's more just arm to arm.
Holy moly, competition.
Yeah, so it gets a little bit into the strategy there.
Yeah.
You're not going to find this in your local bars and stuff like that.
No, I've never seen anything like this.
You'll get this at the professional level. Okay, so
Let's make it happen.
We'll get you involved right now. So you're going to set up our hands as pretending you're a ref. We'll give you a trial by fire right now. Just
right
you're
here.
going to line up our hands.
Okay, like that.
Just like that. Make sure it's slender down here.
Yeah.
Wrists are straight.
Yeah.
You're going to say close your hands.
Close your hands.
And
Ready,
say,
set, go. If someone blows a bicep, I didn't tell you to do it. Oh my God. The amount of horsepower going on right below me. This is crazy. Oh, who's going to lose techniques on TV?
I've been working on this new thing, but I'm not going to say it too loud. But you just saw a little bit. And there's more to like a drive.
Oh.
And that will just push it.
Oh. The anticipation is killing me.
My longest match is going on.
He's talking as he's doing this.
A minute to 45 seconds. And that was in England, and it was just.
I know you can't see me on TV very well because their biceps are blocking the camera. They're that big.
So if I was to let go of the peg, also would be a foul as well.
Okay,
You
foul.
calling the foul?
Yeah, I'm calling the foul.
Man, you're like every other ref out there.
I don't know anything about reffing. Never done it in my
I feel
life.
the same way about that.
Okay, this is great, guys. Thanks for coming on here. I think
Thank you.
I want to get to the guy my size because I'm feeling confident.
All right. All right.
Feeling
After
ready.
tradition, shake hands.
Shake hands.
Always shake hands.
Okay.
Yeah, so keep your hips to the table.
Okay.
Hands
Shoulders
on the other
square.
peg. Yeah, shoulders square. You want to not rest your arm
Okay.
on the table.
Oh.
So you can bring your body down with it.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It's a full body movement, not just arm. That's how we heard arm.
Okay.
So-
Caleb, what's your last name?
Shower.
Okay, you're probably going to be winner today.
See this foot too? I would put this foot behind your shoulder.
Behind my shoulder, like
So your right shoulder.
oh, like this?
Yeah, almost like you're gonna throw a ball, I guess.
Oh, okay. You've been training?
I have.
I have.
Yeah,
not.
Caleb actually is part of our event, and he has a super match.
Oh, you have a
At-
super match.
Yes, yeah. So he's facing a guy named James Hall. Anyway, a little bit of plug there. Okay,
Well,
so
James, I'll warm them up for you.
okay, so I'll give you guys a little bit of a ready go. So
'Kay.
basically, you want to make sure that the hands are in line with the pegs here. So it looks
Yep.
pretty good. Referees will just go here.
Yep.
Make sure you're all nice and straight, wrists are straight, and I'll just say ready go.
'Kay.
All right, ready go.
You're letting me.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you actually go.
Yeah?
Okay. You made it look too easy.
Good job.
That was great.
That was great.
Go check these guys out at the PG Iron Arms tournament. I guaranteed a little bit of better competition than what we offer to you on television today. If you missed anything, we'll include it on our website too, ckpgtoday.ca. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, man.
Entertainment on CKPG Today is brought to you by the Treasure Cove Casino. Now that's entertainment.
Tired of missing the good stuff? Let CKPG Today come to you. Our new weekly email newsletter delivers local stories, contests, and can't-miss moments from the show straight to your inbox. No digging through social media anymore. It's free, it's easy, and it's very local. Sign up now at ckpgtoday.ca or by scanning the QR code on your screen now.
Love to catch up with our local MLAs. Today we get the chance to catch up with Sheldon Clare, the MLA for Prince George North Cariboo. It's so lucky to have him in studio today. Sheldon, great to see you.
Hey, Caden, it's great to see you too.
Yeah, thanks for coming in. And this has been your first full year as an MLA. What's that been like? I gotta ask.
Well, it's been fabulous. I've enjoyed every moment of it, good times and bad. I feel like I've been training for this role my entire life.
Really? Okay, so
Yes.
you were like born to do this. Is that how you feel?
Well, I really feel that I was well prepared for what I was getting myself into. I found that I had to develop more listening skills. I've been really spending a lot of time doing that. I spent a lot of time getting to know my fellow MLAs on both sides of the house and understanding how they think, where they're coming from, and what the particular challenges that they face in their ridings that they're bringing. And I felt really well prepared for it. It's been really cool.
What's it been like holding that riding of Prince George North Cariboo? Because there's a chunk of Prince George in there, but a large chunk of the Cariboo, Quesnel. We're talking. It's just different issues. I feel like for lots of people.
One of the things that I articulate to my colleagues on all sides of the house is that the riding of Prince George North Cariboo is a microcosm of British Columbia. I got everything.
You do.
I've got a good, solid urban environment in a few places. I've got an intense agricultural rural area. I've got issues that you will never hear brought up in Burnaby or Vancouver.
Nope.
And I have people who are really engaged at every component. We've got multiple First Nations in the area. We've got farmers, ranchers. I've got issues with water, cattle guards, mining, forestry, all kinds of resource extraction, hunting, trapping.
Barkerville.
Wells, Barkerville, Ski Hill. We got it all. I've got literally a microcosm of the province, and I think it gives me a really good overview of what is going on in the province. So when someone talks to me about something that's going on with railway down in Vancouver Island and issues there, I have an understanding of that. When people are talking about roads and bridges, I have an understanding of that. You may have heard I sang a song.
Quesnel River Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. Quesnel River Bridge is falling down, Mr. Premier.
You were going to ask about that.
I had it written down here. Was that your highlight of 2025? Because it certainly is for me looking at your 2025.
Well, I think the highlight for me in the whole thing was really knowing that I can rely on my staff to look after the people in the riding. When I really got that the people that I have hired in Prince George and in Quesnel to have my back when I have to be away have really got my back. That was really the highlight for me, and that's probably a funny way to put it.
Yeah.
I mean, there have been certainly moments that I've enjoyed thoroughly. Introducing a bill to help people who have had catastrophic injuries to deal with ICBC. I've done that, and I'm hoping that will get the support of the government. I believe it will, which will be unusual for a private member's bill to get government support. But I think it's a good one, and it should go forward. And of course, the April 8th little ditty that I sang to bring the attention of the House to the problems of the interior, the Cariboo, and the crossings on Highway 97.
Mission accomplished, I think.
100%. I get a little bit of razzing for it sometimes, but I got a meeting with the Minister of Transportation and Transit very soon after, and he has a piece of the Quesnel River Bridge on his desk now.
Look at that. That's pretty good. Few ministers can say that.
Well, the thing is, we have serious issues to deal with,
Yeah.
and sometimes you get the impression that people aren't listening. The Quesnel-Hickson Road.
Yeah, it's a new one. This just came up again.
Yep. The problems of Highway 97.
Yep.
The road maintenance is a huge issue right now. And I sometimes think that my colleagues in the sunny south don't really understand the perils we face, especially in the winter, on our roads and bridges.
Yep.
And when I show them, and every MLA that I know of that I've had access to, when they come to Quesnel, I take them to that bridge and show it to them. Every single one of them.
You go on it, you go under it, you go...
Exactly, and show them the holes and the corrosion and everything else. I just actually got a 918-page engineering report from a Freedom of Information request to give to engineers to do some analysis about
Print
the problems.
that, and there's a bump for the forestry sector.
Well, that's absolutely true. I mean, just 2 days ago, I was on West Fraser logging blocks with the Minister of Forests, and looking at areas that, gosh, I'm thinking, did I plant some of this back in the 80s? It was surreal. And I got into a little snowball fight with Minister Parmar at one point, batted away his relentless attacks like they were nothing.
As we wrap this up, Sheldon, this has been great to catch up, and it kind of pulls the curtain back a little bit about what you do behind the scenes. I know lots of people do know, but for those who don't, what are you looking forward to most in 2026? There's some big things on your plate here.
Well, yes, I think most people are aware, I launched my leadership campaign to lead the Conservative Party of British Columbia. And that is going to be a busy thing, especially since I have my MLA responsibilities to fulfill, and I'm not going to be letting the people of my riding down. I take that very seriously. I've got estimates coming up, budget estimates. I'm going to be holding the government accountable. And at the same time, I need to reach out to the party ridings and be able to connect with people, sign up new members, and raise myself the money needed to operate a successful campaign. And win, lose, or draw, I think there's a lot of really good people putting their names forward, and whoever takes on that role and leads the Conservative Party is going to be the next Premier of the province.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Sheldon. I think we should leave it there. Great way to end it. Thanks for dropping by as well, and thanks for all your hard work. You're singing, you're sharing, you're posting. We enjoy it here at CKPG. So.
Anything I can do to get attention for the people in Prince George, North Cariboo, that's my job.
We're all in it for the right reasons. Thanks, Sheldon.
Absolutely. Thank you, Caden.
Taking a look outside at today's CKPG Snapshot, a special from the Northern Lights for you today, courtesy of Bill Campbell, local photographer here in Prince George, who captured this beautiful scene. We're calling it a self-portrait as well, because that is Bill in the bottom here having some fun. Set up his camera for the long exposure, and look at this. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. it is cool, you know, to be driving in the middle of the night and then you see these lights dancing up in the sky. This is what they do a little bit of dancing. Thanks for submitting this. And of course, folks, if you have a snapshot, maybe you caught some northern lights as well, we'd love to see it. Snapshot at ckpg.com is the place you can send your photos. Hey there, got an idea or a suggestion for the show? Reach out and connect through our social media or send us an email at letstalk@ckpgtoday.ca.
Many of the schools in Prince George were built, well, before the year 2000, but there's some that were built after, namely the high schools in town, Dutchess Park, Shosty Kelly Road. There's also an elementary school that was built not too long ago. We're talking about Southridge Elementary, and before it even opened, there were concerns about it being too small. Now, Southridge has had one expansion, but we're going to take a look back on some of the chatter today in local history.
Taking a look back to 1992, a discussion around the School District 57 board table was, would Southridge Elementary be built too small for the surrounding area? The sketch here, as you can see, was for a school that could house up to 250 students. Of course, you can add a few if you add portables, but the trustees were asking, are we building it too small? And well, basically what it came down to was fewer than 250 students were actually in the catchment area at the time when the school was built. So the city was considering a bunch of new subdivisions, but at the time it was built, that's what it was built for. Of course, later on, a few years down the road from this, they did have an expansion at the school, and you could argue now in 2026, we could have another expansion. So ultimately, the trustees' concerns were correct.
Look, we've all been there. Worried it's just too small, but sometimes you just have to go through with it, and maybe things will work out in the long run. Southridge Elementary, of course, is what we're talking about here. Anyways, thanks for watching the show. It's been great, bringing you some laughs maybe some education, maybe a little inspiration to hit the upper body. Don't forget about leg day 2 though, okay? We'll see you for more great stuff to round out the week tomorrow. Bye for now, folks.